Hello, this is Chad Middleton, your vocational expert, and I wanted to come on today to share some more exciting news about some of the results we're getting for our veterans that are applying for TDIU utilizing our services. We have a veteran that came to us back in 2023. He did an intent to file in May of 2023, and we completed a vocational evaluation report on him in February of 2024. Okay. Unfortunately, this veteran was denied. All right. But when he called us and shared his denial letter, he they didn't include or had any reference to the vocational evaluation report. Okay. So we were encouraged because they didn't deny him because of the report or anything that was in the report. They didn't even mention the report. So the veteran filed an appeal. He filed an appeal, and the VA went back. And even though he did it as an intent to file in 2023, we did the report in 2024. He resubmitted the evaluation report in 2020, January of 2025, and he just let us know that he was awarded TDIU benefits by the VA. So what does that mean? First and foremost, you have to stay on top of your claims. Okay. Secondly, the power of the vocational evaluation support or report is monumental. Okay. The power of the report. When they took a look at the report that they overlooked the first time and that he resubmitted in January of this year, they, being the VA, cited the vocational evaluation report as the reason as to why he's getting TDIU benefits. All right. Let's go there just for a second. And also just to give you some extra information, the veteran is now he was 70% when he came in to see us. He was 70% for the following condition. Persistent depressive disorder, also claimed as post-traumatic stress disorder, depression, anxiety, and adjustment disorder. 70% disabled. No other conditions. Okay. He came to us at 70%, but the veteran had very good medical documentation. Okay. He went from 70%, whatever that rate is, to now making $3,831.30. All right. That is now the individual unemployability rate for him. And they backdated it all the way back to May or June of 2023. So we have a substantial check from 70% to 100% and backdating it all the way from June 1st, 2023, all the way to the date of this letter, May of 2025. And going forward, $3,800 plus every month. Okay. So you have to determine whether or not it's worth it for you. I would like to encourage you to go ahead and put in an intent to file. By the time you get to me and we have our vocational evaluation or our vocational consultation, you will already have things in motion. All right. So also as a benefit of being permanent and total and now rated at 100%, his dependents are eligible for Chapter 35 benefits. Chapter 35 is your dependents get to go to school for free. Okay. So more benefits, all because we're providing documentation to support his inability to work. Okay. More information is his 70% listed the following limitations: difficulty in adapting to work, inability to establish and maintain effective working relationships, difficulty in adapting to a work-like setting, difficulty in adapting to stressful circumstances, suicidal ideation, disturbances of motivation and mood, difficulty in establishing and maintaining effective work and social relationships, depressed mood, occupation, and social impairment with occasional decrease in work efficiency and intermittent periods of inability to perform occupational tasks. Okay? These were his limitations. He provided me with documentation from his medical professionals, and this information was used in the report to cite his inability to work. All right? Lastly, the letter states, you met the scheduler requirements for individual unemployability on October the 23rd, 2013. All right, that was the day he was awarded 70% for persistent depressive disorder with paranoid personality disorder. We looked at several factors to determine further eligibility for individual unemployability. Here's the part that I love. Your vocational evaluation that we received on April 22nd, 2024. Your VA examination conducted on June 20th, 2024. And your vocational evaluator commented that your disability, due to your disabilities, there is no reasonably stable job market that exists for you due to the impact of your disabilities. They're citing information directly from the report to allow them to make the decision that this person is infeasible for employment. This is another successful veteran now reaping the benefits of being 100% disabled. Now, if you're out there and you're skeptical, you're out there and you're sitting at 70, 80, 90%, and you don't have, you've never applied for a TDIU, please consider filing and having at least a consultation with vision counseling and vocational consulting. I'm licensed. Matter of fact, let me see where this person lives. This person doesn't live in South Carolina. Nope. This is where I am, but I'm nationally certified to provide rehabilitation counseling, vocational exploration, and feasibility analysis for people all over the United States. This person happens to live in Baltimore, Maryland. Okay. So if you're a veteran, no matter where you are, you're listening, you're looking on YouTube about vocational evaluators and who's going to be able to help me, this, that, and the third, we're here. All right. My calendar is filling up quickly because people all over the US are trying to book an appointment for a consultation. If you get an appointment date and time, make sure you set it, put it on your calendar. We're going to send you a link for you to be in contact with me. We're going to ask you some questions. And we're going to see if you're a good candidate for our services. You have to determine whether or not this is important for you. If you don't have the medical records, you don't have the medical documentation, go and try to get it. If you don't have any substantial medical documentation, after you submit it to us, we'll let you know that we can't do a report until we get some substantial medical documentation, such as your DBQs, your VA Medical Center records, your award letters, any type of statement from your doctors or friends or relatives, information about your work history, your education. We need this information to do a thorough vocational evaluation. A lot of people don't know about vocational evaluation services, but we're nationally certified and I can work to assist you. Now, I'm not a VA expert. I'm a vocational expert. This is what I do, okay? I analyze jobs as they exist in the national economy, and I look at disabilities, their limitations, and whether or not a person with certain disabilities are able to do certain jobs, okay? Social Security utilize vocational experts to help them make decisions about Social Security disability. You can use a vocational expert, just like Social Security does, to help you make a determination about your ability to work. All right. Your age has nothing to do with it. Whether you can find a job has nothing to do with it. How much money you're liable to make has nothing to do with it. Just solely on your service-connected disabilities. Also, let me say this. If you have non-service connected disabilities, I'm not mentioning them in your evaluation. I'm not doing it. Because if a non-service connected condition is affecting your ability to work, then the VA will throw out the entire report. It's not credible. They will quickly say you're not working because of this condition, not because of your service connected condition. So don't worry about telling me things that you have pending about your back or your knees or your ankle or your sleep apnea. It doesn't matter. If you're not rated for these conditions when I do my evaluation, it will not be mentioned in the report. Okay? This is exciting. It's exciting for me. It's exciting for this veteran. This veteran is a younger veteran, and he has children, if I'm not mistaken. Now his children get to go to school for free through Chapter 35, and this veteran is now 100% disabled, permanent and total for the rest of his life. All right? So if you're interested in these types of services, you're interested in being considered for our services, it doesn't hurt you to set up a consultation. Call us 803-563-5087. Even if we're closed, even if you're calling from another time zone, still call and leave a message. When we get in, we get an opportunity, we're going to call you back and we're going to try to get you scheduled. Also, you can email us. All right, email us. Doesn't matter what time it is. You can email us at admin, ADMIN, at vcandvc.com. Okay, admin at vcandvc.com. And if you just want to consider checking out our website, you can check out our website and look at the different types of services we provide. I'm a licensed professional counselor as well. So I provide mental health counseling services for people with PTSD, anxiety, depression, relationship counseling, all different types of counseling. I do that as well. But you can go to our website and you can explore the website to see what our business is all about. We help people with problems, okay? And if one of your problems is you have a disability and your disability affects your ability to work, we can provide the vocational documentation that the VA recognized, like they did in this case right here. The VA recognized the credibility of a vocational expert and cited information directly from my professional report to award TDIU benefits. Okay? Thank y'all for checking me out. Sorry for this video being so long, but look, I want to share the good news. I want to let you know that these services are working. And a lot of veterans don't want to do a video with me, don't want to come on my YouTube channel and talk about as if the VA is going to be checking out this channel and taking benefits back. No, that's not going to happen. But regardless of whether you do a YouTube video or you just email me and tell me, Chad, my benefits were awarded, I'm still going to try to share this information for my YouTube channel. I get these types of emails all of the time. I can't share them all the time, but every now and then I like to come back in and I like to share with you guys how this veteran was able to get these benefits after he was denied. Now, notice this veteran didn't call me up and cuss me out. Man, your stuff didn't work. You didn't say what you. No. This veteran called me up and said, Chad, here is the award letter. They denied me. When I looked at the award letter, I said, they didn't even list the report as a part of their evidence. Brother, don't worry about it. File another notice, file another claim, or file an appeal, and we'll see. When they recognize they made an error with the veteran filing an appeal, they recognize that they didn't do their due diligence, allowed him to submit the report again, and once they saw the report, they reversed their decision. Veteran gets paid from 2023 all the way to 2025. Ah, I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So if you a vet, you somewhere in the United States sitting at 70, 80, 90%, and you're unemployed and you feel like your disability stopped you from working or prevents you from maintaining suitable employment, call my office, email us, check us out on the web, set up an individual consultation. My books for May, it's probably already full. So we're taking appointments for June now. So if you'd like to get in for the month of June, you need to call ASAP and try to get scheduled for a consultation. Another question we get, I'm sorry for being so long. Another question we get, how much is the consultation? The consultation is for 1 hour, $150. Okay. You're sitting down with me as if we was doing a mental health counseling session. You're paying for an hour of professional consultation for vocational purposes. All right. We'll send you an intake form, have you to fill some stuff out, and that way it'll guide us through the consultation process. And after that, if you're eligible, we'll then start the assessment process where we're looking at your medical records. Okay. Thank y'all for checking me out once again. I'm sorry for talking too long, but nevertheless, we're here helping people, and hopefully you'll be one of the veterans that we help real soon. God bless you. Take care. Have a blessed day.